Hey everyone, it's Nabzy and I'm back with another Genshin Impact video. Today I'll be showing you an Ayaka mob farming material route. This route will include both materials for Ayaka's talents and ascensions, as well as materials for her sword, Mistsplitter Reforged. Now Ayaka herself will require just these handguards, but you'll need a lot of them, because both her ascensions and her talents will utilize these handguards. As for her weapon, Mistsplitter Reforged, this will require chaos materials as well as handguards. Let's dive right in. Let's start with the material farming guide. So I've went through and I've explored most of Inazuma, and I've tried to mark every single spot where I found a samurai, and then I returned the next day to make sure those samurai respawned. So there are more spawns than you see here for samurai, but a lot of them do not respawn, and I've excluded those from this map, so you should be able to farm all of these spots every single day. Now let's get into what the different colors mean. These handguard materials that you need for Ayaka will be signified by a red circle. The pink circles signify chaos materials, which are dropped by the Ruin Automaton. These are the Ruin Cruisers, the Ruin Destroyers, the Ruin Defenders, and the Ruin Scouts. You will need these materials if you pulled for Ayaka's weapon, which is Mistsplitter Reforged. These yellow circles mean that the first player in the instance, so if you're playing solo, it's you. If you're in co-op, player 1 has to do this. Player 1 will have to move to a specific position to trigger the spawn, or the monsters will not appear. And then lastly, the blue circle mean that they only spawn from a ley line. So if you look in the top right, you can see a path that I've created in Araumai. I'm not sure how to say that, Araumi. But there's 2 pink dots. At the 1 pink dot, I believe there are 4 Ruin Sentinels, and then the second pink dot is only if there's a ley line in that area. You can trigger that ley line, and that ley line will spawn 4 Ruin Sentinels again. So if you don't have that ley line, you can come back the next day, or you can hope that a friend has that ley line and join their world. And as for this map, I will be including a imager link, and this may not be the final updated guide. I've already found more samurai locations. However, I need to wait until tomorrow to verify that they respawn. So I will include an imager link in the description, and that imager link will have the most updated map that I've uploaded. So you can rely on that and use that daily to farm Ayaka materials. Now let's take a look at how many of the handguards you're going to need to level both Ayaka and all of her talents. Now if you look at the spreadsheet I've posted here, on the very left, Ascension 20, this is your first Ascension. Once Ayaka's level caps out at 20, you'll need to ascend her, and you'll need, now if you look at the middle of the spreadsheet, on the same row, you'll see mob drop material. That whole column will tell you how many of the handguards you'll need for each of those Ascensions. Now, 3 base mats means you need 3 of the gray handguards. Now, I converted all of the handguards you'd need into the base material, just so that they would all fit in the spreadsheet more cleanly, since it was already very wide. So for the level 20 Ascension, you'll need 3 base mats. For the 40, 15, and so on all the way down. Finally, at the level 80 Ascension, you'll need 80. So if you take a look at the very, very right, it says total mob drops. This is the same mob drop material, but it's the total up to that point. So at the time of the 80 Ascension, you will have used 229 of the base material. And you won't necessarily use all grays, but that's added up. I converted the purples into blues and the blues into grays, just to make one clean number. Now let's take a look at how many of the handguards you're going to need for all of Ayaka's talents. Now if you look at the very left, that'll show you the talent level you're going to. If you look at the first column, it's going to show you how many of the mats you're going to need for 1 talent at that level. If you look 2 columns to the right of that, that's going to be the mats for all 3. So if you level all of your talents from level 1 to 2, it's going to cost 16 of the common material, and the common is going to be the gray one. The uncommon is going to be the green, and then the rare is going to be the blue. Now if we go all the way to the very right, I had to do some abbreviation here, so it looks a little bit ugly, but you'll get an idea of how many of the materials you need all the way to take her talents to level 9. Now, so if you take a look at the very, very bottom on the second from the right column, you'll see that we need 57 of the rare material. These are the blue handguards, 66 of the uncommon, which are the green, and then 18 of the gray common handguards. Now, I think at the time of creating this video, we hadn't gotten any crowns yet, or of creating this spreadsheet, I'm sorry. We hadn't had any crowns enter the game yet. This is a very old spreadsheet. I've had this for a very long time. So it was only possible to get your talents to level 9, and so I didn't have the data here to level up your talent to 10. That's all from me, and I wish you all luck building your Ayaka. If you'd like to watch me live, I go live on Twitch every Thursday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll leave a link to my Twitch in the description below. Please like and subscribe for more guides like this.